Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. Before we get started, go ahead and do your boy solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. But y'all know how we get started. We got to give y'all the thanks first. We like to appreciate our audience for watching. But while you here, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy is going live or dropping this heat. And I gotta do something about this mustache and this beard, man. Whew, I just ain't felt like it. That's why I got my hat on. But as we know, Coach Prime had his money day, his $54 million contract extension with Colorado. And as you know, the world was set on fire. The haters gonna hate. And everybody that's in the Coach Prime atmosphere is elated. The city of Colorado, the city of Boulder is elated. Probably the whole state of Colorado is elated because that's how much Coach Prime means to that city and that state. With what Coach Prime has done since he's been in college coaching, has only advanced college football. And y'all think people will say that what Coach Prime has done since he's been in college football is not a lot. I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. Coach Prime has advanced college football in a way that I really don't think anyone else could have done in such a short period of time, with the way he attacked the transfer portal, with the way he came to Colorado and told those boys in that locker room that, hey, I'm here and some of y'all are going to have to go. And those that know they need to go should go. And those that are willing to work to keep their positions should stay. And as you know, they loaded up the bus and they got out of there quick and in a hurry. But the way Coach Prime has moved since he's been in college football is been something to watch. It's been a story to tell. And what, like he said, since he's been there, they're going to make a movie about this before it's all over. Because Coach Prime is changing football. With the occurrence of the recent movement to try to move the spring game to a spring scrimmage with another team. That's something else a lot of coaches has talked about for years. It's been in conversations. It's been on the tongues and in the mouths of a lot of people in college football. But nobody had the courage or the fortitude to push the button and put the paperwork in and try to move forward and get something else done. It's only been one coach that's done that since they've been here, and that's Coach Prime. That's only been this guy right here, who has moved up to the top 4 of the highest paid coaches in college football. And all 3 of the coaches on top of him, the only reason they're on top of him because they've been in the game longer. The universities that they coach at have more money, and they've also won national championships. But even without a national championship, Coach Prime still should be one of the highest paid coaches in college football. And as I've said before, should be the highest paid coach in college football, because no other coach in college football adds more value to their program, to their university, to their city, to their state than Deion Sanders. And that's not hyperbole. That's just fact. Without a doubt, there's no other coach in college football that brings more value to their program than Deion Sanders. And it ain't even an argument about it. Name me a coach that can come into a program, come into a school. A lot of coaches have come into down programs, into bad situations. but nobody has flipped the market on a program, on a school, university, city, or state like Deion Sanders has. Nobody has come in and changed the economy, the attendance, the way people think, look, watch, and act when you talk about Colorado. You only have two opinions about Deion Sanders. Either you like him or you dislike him. Ain't no middle. I've never met a person with that straddles the fence about Deion Sanders or Coach Prime. They either like him or they don't like him. They like him because of his brashness, because of his boldness, because of his honesty, because of the way he carries himself, teaches, and leads other people. And in the same manner, other people dislike him for that, for all those things I just mentioned. But when you have a man that has done what Coach Prime has done, has brought on the coaches that he's brought on to this staff, being a Hall of Famer himself, has two other Hall of Famers sit beside him in the coaching realm, on his same staff. No other school has done that. Miami has one gold jacket down there. And I have a feeling there might be a fourth gold jacket coming to Colorado. I'm telling y'all, just like I told y'all when Marshall Faulk was hired, there was another gold jacket coming. Just like I told y'all when he was doing all this hiring, that he had some more hiring coming when he hired Pecco, and there would be another hire that will break the internet. And I hope they do it this week. I truly hope they announce it this week. But in the remnants of what Coach Prime is doing, nobody has flipped a 5-star player from a blue blood to an HBCU. Only one player has done it. Only one coach has done it. Coach Prime has the accolade. He has the fortitude. Nobody can say Travis Hunter won that Heisman Trophy by going to another coach and winning the Heisman. That's all Coach Prime. There are not a lot of Heisman Trophy winning coaches that are coaching right now. Coach Prime, in his 4 short years of coaching, has accomplished more than a lot of these coaches have ever accomplished in their career. And he's only been there 4 years. Don't believe me, just check it. There's not a lot of coaches that got Heisman winners, Biletnikoff winners, and on and on and on. And all that's just one player. He recruited another 5-star player, 5-star quarterback, flipped him from USC, from the quarterback coach that everybody in college football was determined to say that Lincoln Riley is the best quarterback coach in college football. When Coach Prime flipped Juju Lewis from USC to Colorado, I keep telling y'all, Lincoln Riley is not a quarterback whisperer, and I stand on that, and I will die on that hill, and you have to prove me wrong. Lincoln Riley only has one Heisman Trophy winning quarterback that he recruited, that he coached, that he trained up, that was with him for those 4 years. Coach Prime has the equal amount of players. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me where I'm lying. Because every other Heisman Trophy winner that Lincoln Riley has was a transfer. And they was only there for one year. Except for Baker. He was there for 2. But like I said, Coach Prime has earned his money. He is changing college football as we are witnessing it in real time. Colorado has 2 of the best quarterbacks in college football, and one of them is only 17 years old. Julian Lewis, Caden Salter. This will be a 2-quarterback system offense. Julian Lewis will not ride the bench and just watch Caden Salter play. I promise you, Julian Lewis will get ample amount of playing time. But if you don't believe me, wait till the season starts. I wish the NCAA would have granted them this request to play this spring game, because everybody in the country would have watched. That would have been almost as big as the Super Bowl, because that would have been the only college football game on all week, anywhere, everywhere. That game would have had 30 plus million views on it. I promise you it would have. And the NCAA didn't want to grant them that waiver simply because it wouldn't have been an advantage. Coach Prime has an advantage built in. He's Coach Prime. But they didn't want the two brothers to be the first ones to do it. That's all that is. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're a bunch of haters. They don't like the way Prime has changed the game. They don't like what Prime is doing, pushing the needle, pushing the game forward, and making everybody be accountable for what they're doing, calling out all this BS in the press conferences. People don't like that. People want you to adapt to their system, and Prime is not going to adapt to their system. He's going to change the entire game. But anyway, man, y'all let me hear y'all thoughts. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave your comments down in the comment section, hit the subscribe button, and we're going to get out of here, man. Y'all have a good day. We out. Peace.